Hello, beautiful brothers and sisters. This is Virginia. Just a little update on the road trip today. Today was shopping day, and I was going to go to a department store, but I stopped at two smaller stores first. And so I went into the first store and I found something that I thought was nice, and I was talking to a clerk who was so helpful to me. And at the end of my shopping there, I said to her, "Do you know that Jesus is coming back soon?" She goes, "Oh, yes. I've been born again for years." And so we had a very nice and wonderful moment of fellowship there. And so I went into the second store, and I found something there that I liked too. And the lady checking me out, I said to her, "Do you know that Jesus is coming back soon?" And she goes, "Well, people say that." And I was going to go on, but she turned around, walked away, and it was very clear that I could not say any more to her. I just left her a tract. So I went out on the sidewalk, and there's this fellow there in the sidewalk. And he has this look on his face like, "Oh, is it over yet?" And I said to him, "Are you having fun yet?" He made some comment. And I said, "Well, let me tell you, I'm traveling the country and I'm just asking everybody I can the same question. Do you know that Jesus is coming back soon?" And he goes, "No." I said, "If you died today, do you know for sure that you would go to heaven?" And he goes, "No." I said, "Well, let me tell you how easy it is to know that you can be saved." I said, "First, you admit that you're a sinful creature like all the rest of us." "I am." And he goes, Yeah, that's right. I am too." And I said, "Then you believe that Jesus is who he says he is. He's fully God, fully man, came to earth, lived a perfect, sinless life, shed his blood on the cross to pay the price for our sins. He died, was buried, and rose again from the dead. And very simply, all you need to do is believe that." And he goes, Yeah, I believe that." I go, "It's a personal encounter between you and God himself. It's like more than just assenting to the facts. You need to embrace or receive those truths in your heart." And I said, "You please promise me that you'll do that today." And he goes, kind of, okay, shook his head. Well, about that time, these two ladies came out of the store and walked over to us. And I gathered that one was his wife and the other one was either his mother or her mother. And he said, "Well, you really should be talking to them because they're more spiritual than I am. I'm the skeptic." And I said, "No, I was talking to you." I said, "Well, let me ask them the same question. Do you know that Jesus is coming back soon?" They go, Yeah, he is." And then I said, "I bet you two have been praying for him for a long time." And they go, "Yeah, we have." And so I said, "Well, what to the man, why don't you tell them what it is that I said to you?" And he goes, No. He got a little shy about that moment. And I said, "Now you promised that you would call on the name of the Lord. And you need to do that right away. Please do that right away." And he kind of goes, Okay. So that was that encounter. And then I went into the big department store, what I had originally intended to go. And I did some shopping, and a manager walked by, and I started talking to her as well. And I asked her the same question: "Do you know that Jesus is coming back soon?" And she goes, "How do you know?" I said, "Well, look what's going on in the world out there. It's all chaos and turmoil." She goes, "It's always been that way." I go, "Not like now. Now, good has become evil and evil is good in the world. Do you know if you died today that you would go to heaven?" She goes, "No." And I said, "Well, let me tell you how simple it is." And I told her the gospel. And then, in the end, she said, "Well, I believe all that. I believe all that." I said, "It needs to be more than just in your head. It needs to be an encounter that you have with God in your heart." And by that time, she had been called away. She had to run somewhere else. I couldn't follow up anymore, and I couldn't even give her a tract. So that was as much as I could do there. But just wanted to say, that it was a very fruitful and productive day of divine encounters in a very short time that I was out. And I also want to say thank you so much for coming. I love you all. God bless you. And I'll come up with another video, God willing. It's His plan, not mine. And He's very capable of making it very clear to me exactly what He wants. He's very precise. So until then, bye for now.